Wow, now that's what you call good football.
What's up with y'all? Check. Y'all hear me? Yo. Alright. What's up with y'all? Check. Finna get this shit started. I forgot I could talk into the little earphones too. I'm gonna leave that bitch out. I ain't got the music too loud, so hopefully I can hear me.
Today on EA Sports, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cleveland Browns taking on the New England Patriots.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. So here are the Patriots now backed up a bit to start their first drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And he is, without any question at all, the focal point of this offense. Had an unbelievable game running the football last time out. And we're not just talking about little scampers here and there for 5 or 10 yards. We're talking about big, long, explosive, field-flipping runs. And that's something this defense is well aware of.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes dancing to his left. He juked him, and they work this out past the 25. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
This about to be built. This about to be a build to ass masterclass. Built to ass masterclass.
They go play action here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for New England. And even 40 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Caught here by Conley. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
My stomach is cooked right now, bro.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Operating from the gun. Barnes escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Their mobile quarterback. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
I told y'all, bro. We grinding.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barnes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Patriots at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Looking to throw. Barnes. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down per minute.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun, Barnes. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. On 1st down, Barnes. Flushed out right. A little juke. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw. Barnes. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Off-play action. Barnes rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They trying to get me copyrighted.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. The secondary has been roasted in this 1st half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Barnes. Flush to his right. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, and that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
See, I subbed up. I fuck with that content. He said, I guess I'm gonna get copyrighted in my guess. I don't know.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this 1st half as his guys begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Barnes. He's going to let it go again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
I did not see that nigga yet.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Off play action. Barnes. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Back to throw. Barnes. Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Buying time to his left. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the 1st down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
Throwing on 1st down. Barnes eluding the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, Barnes. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket, unfortunately.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Pats take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So the call is made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got him. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
That bitch hit 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, 20-something seconds or some shit. What the fuck? Might be smoking a little bit. Might be smoking.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played well. Good first. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes.
That's a bad place.
And this one is incomplete.
That's what this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
He's going to go up top again. And this is caught at the 20. A big play there for New England. 73 yards. Well, Charles, before the game, we were talking with him and said, hey, you know you're close to 65,000 career passing yards. I know.
How did you do that?
He just kind of smiled and walked away, but he just passed that number, 65,000 career passing yards.
I always get a kick out of it when they don't want to talk about it. But if you had said a number that was incorrect, he would have corrected you and then said, but I'm not really thinking about it.
Congratulations, Noah. Now just 5,000 away from 70K. Unbelievable. Looking to throw. Barnes sliding out of the pocket. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead.
Even when nobody watching, I keep telling you all the time. Tell you every time. 37-17, build the L's.
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone.
We went 16 to 1 to LSU. That's it. Let's see it win.
On first down, Barnes steps away to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Back to throw. Barnes. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, a 22.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Barnes. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling.
About to be like 60-something.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Throwing on 1st down. Barnes. He's going to go deep for Conley. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even. But it's 2nd down.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Being chased out left. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble, and it gets him a 1st down.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. Takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Big back hands, big strong back hands. Strong hands.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 10 yards out. And the Patriots are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And this is incomplete. Well played defensively, nearly had the interception. But it's second down. Back to throw. Barnes. Flushed out right. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. He's going to go deep for Conley. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance.
This is the first game.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Flush to his right. That is caught. And he'll be out of of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Finds his man over the middle. It's likely. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. That one looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should have...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
I knew I should do that shit. I knew I should do that shit. I knew I should do that shit.
Well, the Patriot offense back out, getting set to go.
Still got time. No, we got to field goal, man.
Off the play fake, Barnes. Escaping the pressure right. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Derek Brown in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Patriots, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Appreciate everybody that popped out. Appreciate everybody that liked and subbed up, man. If y'all didn't know, new YouTube, a new streamer, man. New YouTube, a new streamer, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me, chat. Appreciate everybody in here. Appreciate everybody that popped out. Finna keep this shit going. We got my legend QB on Madden 25, chat. On Madden 25. About to go against the Giants next. 3-0. Oh, and we won the Super Bowl last season, chat. If y'all ain't know. I got 4 Super Bowls, man. It's the most I had on Madden, and we just started playing Madden. Well, I started just playing Madden, chat. I don't know about y'all, but I was never good at Madden, so just started playing Madden 24. I think Madden 24, we had like 3 Super Bowls. Either 3 or like 5. I know I was going crazy.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the New England Patriots.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
Fucking jigging around down. That should be nasty.
Off the bootleg. Barnes. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to fumble it.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First reception for him, and remember, he leads the NFL in that category here in this first month. Also has a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yard.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st and 10, Barnes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that'll be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressive. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. He feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Off play action, Barnes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barnes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. Once the first...
So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver, find the nearest one, and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Barnes. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. to throw again. Forced out to his left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Barnes. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
I think I might be smoking too much, Chad. Because I thought the nigga who had the ball was like the 2 niggas that were tackling him. I think I might be smoking too much. I don't know. Don't do drugs, Chad.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown.
Even though this ain't no drug, this a plan.
Off the play fake. Barnes rolling to his right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Appreciate that, love.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10.
From the USA, man. From the USA, man.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Oh, he brings it in off the deflection. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On 1st down, Barnes. Flush to his right.
No.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. 22 more yards there and another 1st down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Off the bootleg, Barnes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. And he's connected on a couple of touchdown passes so far, but did have the interception on the previous drive as they begin here again with a first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Fighting through. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw. Barnes. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive. His third.
The start of the season, I try to beat you, bro. Like they was touchdown for touchdown with you and shit.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes escaping the pressure right.
Can't keep up with me, bro.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Barnes sliding out of the pocket. He'll get 5 out of the scramble at 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Barnes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap. especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
He's number 1 in the league in touchdown passes, just through number 20 on that last drive. And they start here with a first down. Throwing on first down. Barnes eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 70 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Oh, shit. I'm fucking dead. Hey, bro, I'm fucking dead.
Season as they begin with a first down here. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes flush to his right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it, powering forward, and shutting him off now open field. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 39 yards there, a big one.
And how about what just happened there? Just a total breakdown defensively. They're thinking he's going to spike this, so they let their guard down, but he never had any intention of stopping the clock. He wanted to throw the football, and he caught him napping, and this turned into a huge play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Buying time to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Pats go up by 2 touchdowns.
This shit, not so good.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
He say that clip, that's a clip right there too. They ain't had to do it like that. He ain't had to do it like that.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for New England. 45 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Look at that shit, guys. I can trust him out of the wide receiver.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Escaping the pressure right.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Off the play fake. Barnes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on 1st and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know. Just get...
New England's offense set to go. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Off play action. Barnes. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
A big play there for New England. 46 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big 4th quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
When I get monetized, I'm going to play this song, check. I'm close. Just need y'all niggas up, man. New YouTube and new stream.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Barnes, he'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his second touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target.
This year I smashed that like button sub up, man. New YouTube and new streaming, man.
New England trying to get a place on offense. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this.
I knew it 63. I ain't got to leave chance. Shit crazy.
Off play action. Barnes rolling to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. Oh, he fakes a spike.
But
it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a bouncer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Sliding out of the pocket. Going down the middle, and it's complete. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
Oh, that was taking a big risk there. They faked the spike, hoping to catch the defense napping, and they weren't. In the end, this does wind up stopping the clock. But now you're looking at a fourth down.
And now out come the Patriots. On 1st and 10, Barnes is going to fire one deep over the middle.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching. Huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominating.
Under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for New England, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll sink now to 0-4.
And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gault. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.
65.7 completion, 6 touchdowns. The fuck is a Brock Purdy? The fuck is a Giants? Told y'all we gonna be grinding even when nobody watching. We gonna be grinding when nobody watching, brain. And this live gonna get copyrighted hard as shit. It probably already is. But hey, nigga. But hey, nigga. We tried. We got lit for a little moment. And shit. The plan is to have fun while you doing the game. Have fun while you doing the game. If you ain't having fun while you doing it, bro. If you ain't having fun while you doing it, bro. If you not having fun while you doing what you doing or what you trying to do, you probably doing the wrong thing. Gotta go against the Dolphins, child. Hey, we 5-0. We 4-0, 5-0. Gotta be 5-0. Gotta be 5-0. We're trying to go undefeated. Trying to go undefeated.
Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Patriots gearing up to go now. Off the play fake, Barnes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
Eluding the pressure right.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. But Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. To throw on second down, Barnes. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
First and goal from just inside the 5.
Operating from the gun, Barnes, flushed out right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Patriots will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes, flush to his right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The Patriots are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And let's remember that last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But, boy, were they sensational.
It got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw. Barnes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Back to throw. Barnes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Looking to throw. Barnes steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up fourth.
The fuck is he chasing me for? Look at this supposed to be the offensive.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. Off play action. Barnes escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Back to throw. Barnes eluding the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Barnes.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Barnes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Oh, you probably was asking the question the whole time. No, you was definitely probably saying something. You was definitely trying to say that it was 26. I don't know who the fuck said it was 26.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Barnes. Flush to his right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Being chased out left. And getting bring this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Back to throw. Barnes escaping the pressure right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Off the bootleg, Barnes. They'll roll him out right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Isaiah Likely.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Patriots take a 3-touchdown lead.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
He threw his league-leading 25th touchdown pass on that last drive. He'll look to add to that total here with a first down.
On first down, Barnes eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Barnes, he'll buy some time right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barnes. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Barnes. Forced out to his left. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got up with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Throwing on first down, Barnes. And that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Barnes. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On 1st and 10, Barnes flushed out right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
To throw on 2nd down, Barnes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, that one's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd and long, Barnes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to him. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back. On 1st down, Barnes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Barnes. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw on 3rd down, Barnes. Flush to his right. And fighting down inside the 25. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
I can hear the music for the shit.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Barnes rolling to his right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Off the play fake. Barnes sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Barnes to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Off play action. Barnes. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
On 4th down, Barnes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. So the defense has to stay out and get 1 more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes.
Oh, my God.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Dancing to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Barnes eluding the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Off the play fake. Barnes. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And give him a gain of 38.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, certainly looked like a
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Off play action. Barnes. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the first.
Certainly rarity for all but an elite couple of quarterbacks in this league to have a 100-yard day on the ground. Heck, even running backs don't hit the mark as often as they used to. Nice to see them keep calling his number once they saw he was in line for a special game.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Barnes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end, not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Looking to throw. Barnes. Buying time to his left. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this...
I'll be back.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance at taking it away from you.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Barnes rolling to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. He got 29 yards that time. This one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Off play action. Barnes. Now he steps away. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Off the play fake. Barnes. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Off play action. Barnes sliding out of the... And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team... New England's offense set to go. Off the play fake. Barnes. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Another go around now for the Patriot offense.
Play action. Barnes. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Pats, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Miami, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Give me a sense, Jay. Give me a sense. 615 yards, 6 touchdowns, 59.5 completion. And they leaving. And they leaving. And they leaving. Damn. Just must be some hate that nigga. So it must be. Fuck it. I think I might get the Super Bowl this stream, bro. I think I might just do that. Let me edit this stream, bro. Let me edit this, bro. Oh, damn, I can't even edit it right. Guys, I didn't do all that shit. What's these niggas' records? 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. The Vikings 3-1. The Chargers 3-1. The Saints 4-0. The Dolphins 4-1. The Ravens 3-1. I really don't see it losing. I ain't gonna lie. And they 4-1. We just beat their ass. I don't see us losing. I don't know. The way that I be playing, the way my receivers be playing. Oh shit. We about to go against my old team. Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on right quick, Jack. I'm right back.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New England Patriots.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. So the Patriots coming out now. throwing on first down. Barnes escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
First and 10. Barnes eluding the pressure right.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Back to throw. Barnes being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Keely Ringo getting home from his spot in the secondary.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one back.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake. Barnes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2 first downs.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10.
Flushed out right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
Niggas is hoes. I ain't never seen a whole ass.
So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
The Patriots are the perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned.
Touchdown! A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Straight to the ball, nigga. Whole ass niggas. Whole ass niggas.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown. Off play action. Barnes forced out to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're able to get to him right away, but still down to the 44-yard line with a catch. Of note, that last throw right there, putting him over 3,000 yards passing now for the year.
And when you start running the numbers in your head and realize that we're not halfway done with the season yet, you think to yourself, could this be a 6,000-yard season? That's definitely on the table.
I did 15-minute quarter. They know I can do 20
On first down, Barnes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Barnes. They'll roll him out right. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Shall smash that like button so much.
He's the first in the league to reach 30 touchdown passes this year. Did that on the last drive, and he starts here with a 1st down.
That's one thing you can do, and it's going to only make a difference when you go high. It's going to only make a difference.
Off the bootleg, Barnes. He'll buy some time right. He's got his man on the crossing route. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on him. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now, here's the call. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
Flush to his right.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
The last 2 plays from scrimmage in this ball game pretty eventful. He throws in.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Appreciate the nigga who liked him down.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The fuck is that, man? Hold up. What the fuck is that? I love doing this shit when I'm fucking straight. Be fucking loud as shit. Like I'm not about to say something. I don't know.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession.
Everybody got a fucking phone blast on fucking high volume. Like they fucking deaf as shit. Like they need hearing aids in this motherfucker. Like this.
Throwing on first down. Barnes.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally. And
he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Looking to throw. Barnes. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
They mad as shit. I know they be like that. I got more hating ass niggas be watching my live than anything. Only thing I got supporters. I think I just got hating ass niggas who watch my live. I got a couple supporters. Most niggas that watch my live will be hating like shit. It's the hating like shit. I mean, hating like shit.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes. As this drive starts first and 10.
Off play action. Barnes rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got a man complete. A big play there for New England. 41 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Off the bootleg, Barnes. And off balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Barnes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barnes eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been utterly remarkable in this. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Barnes. Flushed out right.
No.
And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Off play action. Barnes out to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 22. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On third down, Barnes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So here are the Patriots to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
What's up, Chase? What's up, Chase? Morning.
Off the bootleg, Barnes.
Oh, I'm good.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Looking to throw. Barnes. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On 1st and 10, Barnes. Flush to his right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Go click on my YouTube on my homepage. Live both ways. I'm going to look at the full game.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Barnes buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Remember, he ran it in the last time they had it. That was his 9th rushing.
We're going to the Super Bowl this year. You don't got to believe me, just sit back and watch. See the last time.
Off the play fake. Barnes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the play.
Last time, they didn't believe me, and I did it.
Off play action. Barnes sliding out of the pocket.
And this one into the hands of Vaughn.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 50 yards.
And the Patriots have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Every day. Y'all don't see me miss no days. I'm live every day. New YouTube and new streamer chat, make sure y'all smash that like button and sub up, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button and sub up for me, man. New YouTuber, man, new streamer, man.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll roll him out right.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
You gonna be there? You gonna be there every day, Chase?
He had the interception on the previous drive that led to a touchdown. This game, however, still well in hand as they start again with a first down.
Gotta get that back of blood, Chase. Gotta get that back of blood. Gotta get that back of blood.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Appreciate you, Chase.
On first down, Barnes.
That's a real one, Chase.
Wide open receiver complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Operating from the gun, Barnes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one was over a long time ago.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Barnes escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed.
And for doing this, I don't need to upload everything that I do live.
New England's offense set to go. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
I got so many clips. Y'all want to look at my clips right quick? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is how many clips I have, bro. Look at this. Look at this, man. Look how many clips I got, man. This shit is crazy.
Following the fumble recovery, Barnes. He's got it.
And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Operating from the gun, Barnes.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Operating from the gun, Barnes, eluding the pressure right.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Operating from the gun, Barnes. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From a yard out.
And the Patriots continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the 4th quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always comes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
New England trying to get a place on offense. We paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the 4th, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept through it.
And got his man complete. Down to the 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Patriots just continue to roll. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
New England's offense set to go. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score.
76. On the button in. On the button in. Yeah, we about to get an 80 like it's regular or some shit.
Off play action. Barnes. He'll buy some time right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Barnes rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got a man complete.
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Throwing on first down. Barnes. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barnes sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Pats are pouring it on. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry a rhythm from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
I'm going to end my live chat. I'm going to catch y'all later. I ain't got time for this shit.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. To throw from his end zone, Barnes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To throw from his end zone, Barnes escaping the pressure right. And fights through one man. And they're going to get get this all the way out past the 20. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Barnes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
To throw on 2nd down, Barnes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Patriots, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
Difficulty do you play on or PlayStation? Why everybody leaving? Everybody joins my live and just leaves when they see me winning. I don't know. I can't tell you, Chase. I don't know. They see me winning, they see the score, and they be like, yeah, finna leave this bitch. I don't know. He said go to settings and show it. Go to settings and show it. Okay. That answer the question. Matter of fact, we could bump that bitch up. Put that bitch on all, bro, now. It was on all, bro. stop playing, man. How did I cap? It's not on rookie, nigga. What the fuck? Just put that bitch on all pro for you. But hey, man, niggas, that come in my chest. Be thinking that I can't play on certain type difficulties and shit. They be thinking I'm playing on rookie and shit. I don't know. That's what y'all be thinking. Every time I get on this bitch, they be like, what you doing? You playing on rookie? Why you cap?
From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So, I'm gonna make it easy for you. I'm gonna switch that bitch and we gonna see. I don't know. Nah, bro, nah. They get people.
So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense.
They'll be joining my live and they be like, what you playing on rookie, bro? This shit already hard on the boat. This shit. It can't be fun just whooping on the computer all day by 50. I don't whoop on the computer all day by 50, bro.
Play action. Barnes. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
He said animated.
He had the opening drive interception. Now he'll try to fix things here on drive number 2. And speaking of the number 2, remember he also had 2 interceptions in last week's ball game as well. First and 10 here. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. But Charles, you know, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Great effort there. With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Patriots have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. How about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have a room like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively.
Baby. That nigga BJ left, huh? Nigga BJ left.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start first and 10.
Now it's I play corner right here. Now it's I play corner right here. Man, shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Being chased out left. He's going to go deep for Conley. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Don't worry about that.
Through the middle of the
Don't worry about
field.
that. I ain't worried about that. You see that shit all different, right? You see that shit all different, right? You won't even be able to compete on the best nigga make a quarterback. Man, shut your bitch ass up. You mad, nigga. You mad, nigga. I switched the motherfucking difficulties things on them, bitch ass nigga.
Still able to adjust,
you mad,
make
nigga.
the long throw,
you
and
mad,
it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Yeah, on all pro, whole out, nigga. You talking about whole ass, nigga? They said you need more space.
He threw his league-leading 40th touchdown pass of the year on their last drive, and he started getting.
That nigga mad. That nigga mad as shit.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Oh, shit.
On first down, Barnes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
We got 20.
The end result, 21 yards. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Oh, shit.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
That nigga said that all
operating from the gun. Barnes. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to...
And this is called touchdown, Patriots. Great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Patriots are able to stretch out their lead.
He's still playing Madden 25. Ain't it 2025?
He is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And we're in the year 2025? Now was you played that old ass game? Hold up, pause.
He had the short touchdown pass on the previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
What are you playing on? I said I'm playing on all pro, right? Then he said I'm capping, right? I showed him. So I wasn't playing on all pro, I was playing on pro, right? I said pro or all pro, one of them, right? He said I was capping, so I switched to the all pro, right? Then he said all pro hit different. I scored 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns within what? 3 minutes. Now he's saying I play corner and try that. Then he said who plays the game? Who plays that game? That's
and now this is intercepted. My goodness.
That shit was crazy.
And a return will stop right around the 25.
Who the fuck plays Madden 25?
And now, this is a bit of a surprise. To be kind, they accepted the holding penalty. So wipe out the interception, and their defense will stick.
Wipe out the interception.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's coming off his 2nd interception.
He said, second in what you mean, second in what you mean? Oh, 2 picks.
Off the play fake. Barnes. He'll buy some time right. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They made a nice effort to stick him for the loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
I bet you $1 million.
Forced out to his left.
I bet you $1 million.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Evidence there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he's going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, he kept it and ended up running for a first down himself.
Shut your dumb ass up, man. You ain't got no brains, man. You ain't even got no brains, man. You ain't got no brains so hot, nigga. You just dumb as shit and look stupid as shit right now. That's why everybody in the chat fooling down there. We look tired.
Throwing on first down. Barnes. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
The nigga name is DJ.
On first and 10, Barnes escaping the pressure right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. How about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how it can hurt you. On first down, Barnes dancing to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 17 yards out. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the locked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
That nigga this man got no thumbs. That's what that is. Get your bag, right, boy. Your name is DJ Roberts. You're telling me get a bag, and I'm on YouTube streaming, and you're telling me my biggest fan is an 8-year-old when I got 8 likes on my fucking stream. You're just mad you don't have no fans, nigga. But guess what? Once I said, let me go look at his YouTube, that nigga disappeared. Let me look at his YouTube. Hold up. I gotta sign up. You're bragging about 8 likes. I ain't bragging about 8 likes. I think you just mad you don't got no views and no page, no people on your stream. That's why you on my stream hating like shit. You hating on a little kid. And you hating on
their
me.
Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
You see a nigga this early in the morning that's on dick, that's hating, you just know that nigga don't got no life. You know that nigga don't got no motion, no bitches. Nah, stay in the stream, bitch. You gotta look at your motherfucking subs, bitch. You better look at your subs, bitch. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Stay in the motherfucking stream, you bum ass bitch.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're gonna get a delay.
Hey, we finna pull this shit up. Don't worry about it. We finna pull this shit up. Don't worry about it.
That flag accepted and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Watch this. I guarantee you this nigga probably don't got nobody watching. I guarantee you, it'll always be them type niggas. Watch this. Watch this. Go to your channel. Let me go to your channel. Let me go to your channel. Let me see how many subs you got, DJ Roberts. Let me see how many subs you got. You don't have no subs. He been on here since 2018 and got no fucking subs, chat. No subs. This nigga has no fucking subs. He been on here since 2018. Get your bum ass up, nigga. That's why you mad, nigga. You got nobody watching you, nigga. You don't even got one view on your motherfucking page, nigga. Bum ass nigga. You doing all this. Man, your bum ass don't even got no fucking views on your page.
Off play action. Barnes. Wide open receiver complete.
I'm not about to be
get
looking
this
at
beyond the
everybody
40 before he's taken down.
We're not doing that. This ain't a motherfucking prove a point. The bitch ass, bum ass niggas like him. This bum ass nigga mad that he ain't got no subs and nobody watching him, no fans, no likes, no views. So you hating on the next nigga.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. Eluding the pressure right.
Hating on the next nigga is crazy.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Off the play fake. Barnes steps away. Fighting through pressure. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Buying time to his left. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Barnes. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. So we've reached halftime in a wild 1st half. We'll take a minute. The 2nd half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, 2nd half. Let's do it. So here are the Patriots to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, and talking with his defense about...
It's going to be way easier for him.
The Patriots ready to try again on offense.
Once I played the best of this shit.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Operating from the gun, Barnes, flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Play action, Barnes. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I'm not sure what to do. They turn around like this. What the fuck? These niggas different.
Last time out, of course, he threw the interception, and then they gave up the touchdown.
They niggas different. They niggas different. What's up, Chase? You back? I thought that was
throwing on first down. Barnes, flush to his right. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the...
And his pass is intercepted.
Nigga, how the fuck?
4th time today. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder...
The Commanders only catch picks like this in real life.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you 2 scores down, you take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Operating from the gun, Barnes escaping the pressure right. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, you know there's going to be...
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first... Throwing to start the drive. Barnes eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. We didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one? That they...
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars.
65.2 completion. And all pro. That was the first game. Just imagine what next game gonna be like when I get the feel of it. Once I get the feel of it, it's gonna be straight. I ain't gonna lie. Once I get the feel of this shit gonna be straight. That's our first L, bro. That's our first L. 601. Against them niggas and they 4-3. Like the Commanders playing is like it's the fucking Super Bowl and shit. For what reason? I don't know why. I don't know why every time I go live, everybody wanna watch and try their fucking clues to each other. And sometimes, bro, y'all won't have to deal with, I won't have to deal with this shit. You know? In some years, I can visualize we gonna be in a big ass mansion. Shit. Screaming. Going crazy. Not a mansion, a penthouse or some shit. Condos.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And now out come the Patriots. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes steps away to his left. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. These two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. Flushed out right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Looking to throw. Barnes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3 and out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
the play fake. Barnes rolling to his right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Barnes. Flush to his right. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it, and he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. McConnelly's got it over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
On 1st and 10, Barnes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Being chased out left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones,
a fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big pickup of 38.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jalen Carter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game, 2nd in the league in sacks coming in.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. On 1st down, Barnes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Barnes forced out to his left. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Barnes escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down. Barnes. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Patriots at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Off-play action. Barnes. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw. Barnes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Looking to throw. Barnes eluding the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Flushed out right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
He had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
He's been sensational all year. He threw touchdown pass number 45 the last time they had it. We'll see if he can build on that number here. It's 1st and 10.
Off the bootleg. Barnes. He'll buy some time right. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Barnes. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Barnes escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back. Midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Pats will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the 2nd half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Straight to the ball.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this 1st half, as he'll try again with a 1st down.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes eluding the pressure right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Appreciate that money, Chad. Appreciate that money.
On 1st and 10. Barnes. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw. Barnes flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that.
What the fuck is they gonna say now? The fuck is they gonna say now?
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Off the bootleg. Barnes. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
Now this throw caught left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Looking to throw. Barnes escaping the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And these two hooked up on a nice game to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Barnes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Patriots are able to widen their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
The Patriots ready to get the football back.
first down. Barnes. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Quentin Williams coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19. And the road gets a bit tougher from here. Operating from the gun. Barnes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Quentin Williams, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132.5. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And that was incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Off the bootleg. Barnes flushed out right. And throw right sideline is complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Operating from the gun. Barnes buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception. But playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Throwing on first down. Barnes, flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Barnes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barnes steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Operating from the gun. Barnes escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now. On 1st and 10, Barnes being chased out left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Barnes eluding the pressure. And he's going to go down again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time,
so the Patriots coming out now. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes forced out to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for New England, they move to 7-1 on the year with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.
tired shit. Ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie. You been on this bitch for how long? 2 hours. I've been going, so. Oh yeah, that was for the whole ass nigga that said I couldn't play on. What you playing on, bro? What you playing on, bro? Yeah, bitch, I'm playing on all pro, bitch. I think I'm gonna end this bitch. Right here. I might get on 2K. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Appreciate everybody that popped out. Appreciate everybody that was watching. Appreciate everybody that liked and subbed up. I might get on 2K after this stream, I don't know. But y'all keep y'all head up. Y'all make sure y'all keep going in life. Don't worry about nobody else's opinions. Don't let them sway you to something else that you don't want to do. Do what you want to do. Keep pushing forward. Put that foot in front of that other foot. And keep pushing, nigga. Keep, hold up your head. You know what I'm saying? Hold up your chin when shit don't even look right. Just keep going. I'm gonna catch y'all next stream, chat. New YouTuber, new streamer. Crash out game, man. We'll catch y'all next time, man. See y'all next time. Make sure y'all click that bell. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all sub up, man. Till next time. Crash out game, hey. Crash out game, hey.